everyone. Things got a bit muddled up over yesterday and Saturday. I was going to come in yesterday and show you the challenge for Zurn and Paulette. Now, when I was talking to Zurn, somewhere around there, I only got Zurn's part and not Paulette's, and I didn't think Paulette was taking part. And as it works out, she's taking part. And it wasn't going live Sunday. It's now going live on the 5th, the challenge. So everything's ready to go there. And I got the extra sheets, and that will be going live on the 5th. So I'm sorry about that misunderstanding. Anyway, so I'm coming in now. This parcel has come from Zurn, and all I've done is I've literally turned it upside down and cut this bit. I've not done anything else to it yet, because I told you I would unbox it on YouTube. And I have sat on this since Friday, and it's now Monday morning. So I've been very, very good. When she said to me, how can you not open it straight away? I said to her, I said, it's the dementia. I said, I just forget. And I do. If I put a box somewhere and hide it, I will forget it until I suddenly remember something that's associated with that, and then I'll go and find it. So it's not as hard as some people. So this is my box. It's upside down, so I'm just going to open it and see where we are. Right, I'll try not to hit the tripod. So we're going to be going this way. That's it. That's the packaging. So let me just take that off the top. And that is a lovely card. I'm hoping you can catch on this. I'm just going to make sure that you're in frame and it's not wonky donkey yet. And come up just a wee bit and try and lift you up a little bit. There, you should be able to see everything now. So that's the card. I'll open that in a minute. Okay, so, oh wow, look at these. Absolutely gorgeously aged papers. Absolutely lovely. Look, McIntyre. That's the Scots in us coming out. The Corbetts, which is my mum's side of the family, that's where the Scots bit of our family come from. Look at this lace. Is that not stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Zurn, this parcel's amazing. If I'd known there was all these goodies in, I'd have been jumping in here straight away. How gorgeous are these? And she's packed it so beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm wondering whether she actually sat on the box to get everything in. It's just so amazing. Look, isn't it gorgeous? I can't believe all this lace. It's just so pretty. Absolutely. Look at that, and the work that's going into that. Absolutely stunning. I can actually do tatting. I actually taught myself when I was at school. I was about 13 or 14 at the time, and I learnt to do tatting. These are absolutely beautiful, they really are. I'm going to have so much fun playing with this lot. I want to do the 52-day challenge, you know, the tags with the sewing. Is it Anne that's doing it? I know Rachel at Shabby Dabby Doodar's doing it, and several others. Gail Agonestalelli, and several others are doing it, and I had to catch up first. I wanted to make sure I caught up on everything first, and now I'm sort of up to date and I know where I'm going, and I've got through, you know, all. Obviously doing the 2 lots of 12 days was really, really hard work, and you get to the stage where you are boxing things because you haven't got time to put things away and then get them back out again. Excuse me. So I've actually managed to put all that stuff away, and I've got filing cabinet coming, and I'm so excited about getting this filing cabinet because everything that I do goes into the plastic popper wallets. That's how I keep each kit separate, and I know what's associated with it and all the samples, and that all go in there. And then, of course, gradually they get sent out in Happy Mail. So I'm so excited about that. Look at this gorgeous ribbon. And look. It's wired. I love wired ribbon. Oh, my goodness, you must have cleaned your house out. This lot is absolutely stunning. Look at these little pirates. This is, oh my goodness. How pretty is this? Look at it. That you can even imagine a little Dolly's tutu, can't you? And I did. We had trolls came back out again when I was little. And we used to get the trolls and we used to dress them all up. You know, you cut like just an oblong of fabric like that, fold the sleeves in and then cut a little hole either side, and that would be the dress. Really quick and simple. You know, they weren't fashionable. They were just as they come. This is absolutely amazing, Zurn. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have so much fun with this lot, really. These are gorgeous. Look, I mean, these are stitched. You can see that. And I just adore these. I really do. I don't have the heart to use doilies when I find them. I tend to use them around the house. How pretty is that? Gosh, I am just going to be having so much fun with all this stuff. I'm not going to know where to start. I'm really not. How lovely is this? You know, with me doing the journal that I've been doing with Cara Brandon. We've had the 5 days of digis for Valentine's with Cara Brandon and Dear Julie. And I've made a playlist of all the videos with the girls. There's 10 of us that have been on Facebook, including Cara and Julie. And I've made a playlist so you can catch up. Beautiful. And we've had so much fun. But I'm going to finish the journal because the journal is with Cara's floral kit, the pretty florals that I made the stationery folio out of. And so I'm going to be adding more to that. So that would be beautiful to go with it. Look how gorgeous is this. My goodness. You have the most incredible things over in America that we just don't see here. I think it's to do with the size of the country. It's the only thing I can think of. Absolutely lovely. And you tend to get into, I don't know whether you'd actually call it trends, but things that people are going to make. Like when CD-ROMs first came out with printables on, you know, for crafting, for making cards and things like that. I used to do the blogs, and I used to, you know, buy quite a lot of digikits off online, and I used to use them. So I would, you know, also use them to make cards and things like this. And you had nothing like that here. It took probably a good 2 years or so before they even thought about doing them, and they were so basic. I mean, obviously I've still got some of the ones that I bought here. And like with scrapbook pages, you know, the ones where you put your photos down with little sayings about what's happened and you decorate them. It took ages to come over here. You know, we seem to be well behind in the craft industry. Oh my days, look at this. Oh, look at her face. Oh my goodness, these are vintage. I don't want to pop them all out because I'll never get them all back in again. Oh my goodness, these are absolutely perfect for what I'm doing at the moment. Now this is my winnings because it's really funny because I did the design team project and Zurn and Paulette said they would give their Strawberry Fields folios away to members of the group, and Zurn pulled it. And they got the date wrong. She'd got the date wrong. I think she was out by a day or something. So they had to do it again. And both times, the daughter pulled my name out. So I was meant to get this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, Zurn, it's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Look. Really, really pretty. I don't want to... You know, it's like you don't like to pull things because you don't want to open it the wrong way. Let's just get in that bit there. Look at these pretty little beads. I mean, I love making mine. I really did. And to see somebody else's version of something that you've made, it is amazing. Look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Zurn, it's perfect. These little things. I just love seeing how, that's what I love with, sorry, I'm talking back and forwards here today. when I did the 5 days for the Valentines with all the girls, and I did the 12 days last year, to see so many people taking one kit and making such totally different things, it is just amazing, because you assume that everybody's going to do the same thing with it, but they don't. Oh, Zurn, this is absolutely gorgeous. And the kit for this is still available, obviously. There's half in Paulette's and half in Zurn's store to make these, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Zurn, thank you so much. I'm not sure I'm not going to undo all that, because it's more ephemera. Okay, I'm not going to pull all that ephemera out. I'm going to leave that inside like that. Okay, wow, absolutely gorgeous marble paper. Look at this, absolutely stunning. It feels like rice paper, but I know it's actually been done, you know, marble paper. It's actually, and the paper is absolutely fabulous underneath, the feel of it. Goodness me, look, old school paper. I love school paper. It was the one paper I was always fascinated by, was the graph paper at school. I don't know why, there was just something about graph paper. I think it's because when you've got graph paper, you know, you could colour the little squares in and make patterns, couldn't you? In fact, I used that when I used to do jumper making many, many years ago. I used to have my cardigans and jumpers knitted, sold in Covent Garden. That was a long time ago. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness, these are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so I'm going to be so happy. Obviously I'm going to have to go through this all very, very slowly and love every piece again later. Wow, oh my goodness, I can't believe how much you've packed in this parcel. I know a lot of the girls in America, they weigh their parcels because they then know how much they can squeeze into a box, don't they? I'm going to have to get a digital scales. I've got one of the very old-fashioned scales, the ones with the pan either side and you stick the metal weights in. And yes, it's still in pounds and ounces. Oh dear, that'll make people laugh. And even now, and you think decimalisation was back sort of in the 70s, I still convert back sometimes. This is homemade paper. Oh my goodness, I love making homemade paper. There is just something so special about homemade paper, isn't there? It's just such a treat. Oh, Zurn, these are wonderful. And the work you've gone into all of these, and they're so, so pretty. I used to do it at school with the kids, and you'd see all these J cloths, you know the blue cleaning cloths with the white in them, and they used to be like, you know, with the paper in the middle, and they used to be sat on the sink, you know, trying to get them in the sun to dry off at school. Oh gosh, this is velvet. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I should feel that. Look at the colour. Absolutely amazing. Goodness me, this video is going to be a long one, isn't it? Oh gosh, look at that. Oh, and these are Zurn's own printables from her Etsy store. Oh, look at these. Look at the, actually be better off that way. Sorry, I've put that one in, and that one. Put it the right way round, girl. They won't be able to see you. Favourite birds, robins, and I also adore cardinals. How pretty are these? The stamps. Goodness me. Zurn, you must have been at this for hours. And these are more of her printables. Zurn has the most amazing and beautiful designs. Look at these. Wow. Oops. Underneath there. That's good one for that. Gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous. This reminds me of the traditional parchment. You know, the parchment that you write on, not the parchment paper that is called vellum. And it has a very, very similar effect, but slightly paler. Really pretty. Gosh. And look at this lined paper. I actually posted a wishing well off today out of the group, Funny Junk Journal people. And she wanted lined paper. And funny thing is, getting this lined paper, and I've just sent a load off. This is what we find. You can never get napkins this size. Never. And the images that you get in America is just absolutely incredible. Look at that. Now that reminds me, somebody has made a house out of a playing card. And she's used the most beautiful fabrics on it. I'll have to try and remember the name. And I so want to do that. Oh gosh, look at this. How pretty is that? These are stunning. Really picnic. Lovely that. Oh, look. Yeah, I really don't like this box full of stuff. Sorry. You can't not go ooh and ah, can you? How fabulous is this? You just have to love and stroke everything. Look at these roses. I was actually doing roses in this sort of colour yesterday with the Nouveau Mousse through a stencil for another project that I'm doing for here. Oh gosh. And she's even matte and layered this. How stunning. Now this is what we can't get here. You know, like the old receipts and guest checks and things like that. We don't get anything like that here at all. It's very hard to get that. And Rolodex. And yet they used to have Rolodex here. And, you know, that seems to be impossible as well. That's come out of an old phone book. Goodness me. Oh, wow. Rolodex cards. Do you know, I've always wanted to get some of these for the longest of time. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have so much fun. And the tags, wow. Gosh, I cannot believe, Zurn, that you've put as much stuff in this. I really can't. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Oh, my goodness. And look at these. See, it's things like this we can't get here. And this is, you know, your wages, your clocking in and out cards. There's some more tags. Oh, look at this. Look at this paper. It's actually a bag. Oh, it's a huge bag. Look at that. You could actually make that into two, couldn't you? That is stunning. Oh, look at this. Gosh, I just love ribbons. Buttons. That's me. Buttons. I'm a real button freak. It started off my nana. Oh gosh, I must have been about 4 or 5, and I had a Cindy, because obviously Cindy was very popular in the UK, whereas Barbie came out a little bit later, and she was popular in America at the time, and we hadn't even heard of Barbie then. And she made her the most beautiful orange cardigan with tiny little orange buttons on, and that was it. And in fact, I've actually got some buttons very similar now. But it was like, that was it. You know, that was my button fetish started then. And I've actually got a penguin tin that my grandkids have buttons in that they can play with when they're young. And oh my goodness, they just love it. There's just something about the feel of buttons. So this is incredible, honey. Oh gosh, look at it up on the broading on glaze. Wow. I should have done this at the end of the show. I should have. I'm going to be switching off. Oh, Zurn, this lot is absolutely incredible. I'm almost in tears here because I cannot believe what you've sent. And this is just going to be amazing for doing my slow stitching on. I'm just gobsmacked, I think is the word here. Absolutely gobsmacked. Look at the colours of these doilies. I can think of one friend in particular that would absolutely love that. Hina. She was the first one in the groups to start going on about purple, and then suddenly everybody else started dropping on purple. Look at that rick-rack. How tiny. I'm hoping you can see how tiny that is. It's absolutely tiny. And there's just one little packet here left. Now, I don't want to... Right, it's like... Whoop. Look at this. There's an S in there. Wow. That's actually my surname, Searle. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be very careful with that. Zurn, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I really am. I'm over the moon. I'm going to love it all a bit more in a bit and have a go through it properly again. I have got a list here somewhere. Sorry, I've buried it. Can you see my list? Yes, right. Okay, this is my shout-outs for today. Okay, Angelica, my beautiful, beautiful friend Angelica. She's in Germany and she's just hoping against hope she can get to Spain. She's moving to Spain. Now, obviously, the problem's going to be is if Germany will let her out and Spain let her in. It's a difficult situation. And I'm just praying, and it's in a couple of weeks that she's going. One of the most loveliest people you could ever meet. She really is absolutely lovely. And when she does her tutorials, oh my goodness, they are amazing. I could sit and listen to her for absolutely hours. I really could. She has the most wonderful journals that she's made. When you see her journals, and a lot of them are using Linda Israel's digitals, oh my goodness, you're in awe. You really are. Obviously, she's not got an Etsy store at the moment or any other selling way at the moment until she moves, and then she's going to think about where she's going to go, how she's going to set up, and which company she's going to go with. Then Rhonda. Now Rhonda, bless her heart, I met Rhonda last year by doing a swap. You know, what did we do? I can't remember what we did now. Oh yeah, we had to make a TN each, and you know, the dangles that come off your journals with all the ribbons. And the moment I spoke to her, I just knew she was going to be a friend for life. There was just, you know, when you meet somebody, it's as if you've known them for years and years and years. That's Rhonda. And she's very new to doing videos, but she has such a beautiful way in doing her videos. Now, the other reason why I'm shouting her out today is because she's got a giveaway. The video went up yesterday, if I remember correctly, but she's doing a giveaway. So if you could go over and support our Rhonda, she's at Whiskey and Glue, that's what I do, and look out for her giveaway and subscribe to her and give her a bit of support. It would be so lovely, because when people are new to YouTube, it can be a bit hard to get started, and you are scared when you do your first few videos, trust me. The first one, you know, your stomach's going, you're thinking I can't do this, and you start it and you stop it and you start it and you stop it, and then in the end you just do it and you post it and you just hope nobody's going to see it. It's one of them. Handmade by Gardena. Now Gardena, oh my goodness, I love this lass so much. I met Gardena originally when the girls were doing the lives at night. It was Thelma and Susie, and if you haven't been on here very long, Susie, I had done a tutorial on how to do metal embellishments, and you have to cut a soft drink can up, okay? And I come on the live because they'd asked me to come in on the live, you know, to talk and to show things, and the three of us were going to be crafting together. And she's got like bandage on her fingers, and I could see blood, and my brain, now bear in mind this is like 2:15 at night for me, and she's asking me questions, and I says, Susie, do you not think you should go and sort your fingers out? And she says, no, they're all right. She says, I was just trying to cut the tin can after watching your tutorial. And I'm saying, but surely, Susie, you have the aluminium cans like us that are covered in the plastic. And she said, no, I used a tin can. What? She said, I used a food can. And my brain couldn't even take this in, what she was trying to tell me. And I couldn't make out why this lass had been doing what she was doing. Now, the other thing I did was I used my crocodile to make the tiny little hole in the top of these tags. And it was when she turned round and said that she had used Dremel to make the holes in the top of these tags. That's when the coin suddenly sunk in. There's something really wrong here. And that's when she took her fingers off. Talk about get me. So anybody... Oh, Susie, bless her heart. That's where I met our gardenia. They're the most lovely people. They really are. And hopefully Rachel's mum will be better soon. Rachel's mum had to go and have an operation, and we're praying that she's back soon, because these girls, when they do a live, you will laugh your head off. But Gardenia has actually been in the 5 days of Valentine's, and she is so amazing to watch. I would just love it so much if you could go and subscribe to her. And the other one is Nelda. Now, Nelda's Crafts. I missed the S off when I typed it. Nelda, oh, what a lovely lady. Now, how I found out about Nelda was from Connection of Lives and Interests, our Sharon. And she was doing a shout out for Nelda. And it was, obviously, Sharon is where we got the idea of doing the shout outs. We're going to do it once a month in Cara Brandon's group. And it was from her. That's where I got the idea in the first place. And Nelda was her first one. And oh, what a lovely lady. So lovely. I just love her videos. And she's got one of those voices that is so melodic. It's absolutely amazing. So Nelda is the other one that I'd love you to go and see. And then groups, it's our Teri. Now, Teri, those who've been here for quite a while will know Teri. It's Teri S. Lee, that's what she goes under on Facebook. But Teri, when she first set the group up, she did a lot of what I call technical things that you need to know about on how to do, you know, on YouTube, on if you've got a Word program, you want to know how to do different things. She's really good at technical things, absolutely amazing. But she's really, really good at doing other tutorials as well. And the other thing about Teri's group is, other than that, her videos are absolutely amazing. So she also has a YouTube video, which I'll link, and she's got an Etsy. But she also does a Friday freebie. And I love her Friday freebies. I really do. They're always beautiful and vintage, copyright free, absolutely lovely. And while I'm talking about Friday freebies, Cara Brandon and Friends, that's our Cara. When she does a Friday freebie, she's going to try and do live in the group. So that I think is lovely, really lovely, that she's engaging in the group, engaging with everybody who's in there, and the Friday freebies are absolutely gorgeous there too. And the other thing is, if you make something with your Friday freebie, the winner, when she draws a name out, gets 50% off of one of her kits in her store. And you know, I absolutely adore Cara's stuff. I really do. I love her kits, as you know, and I'm working with them a lot. And 50% off a kit is really, really good. So I will add her to the list. I've not actually got her on here, and I will put all the links underneath this video. So if you could go and support these girls, I would really, really love it. So the next shout out with Cara Brandon will obviously be in another 3 weeks. If you're not in the group, but you would like to be part of the shout out, now it's shout out for shout out. That's what we're doing, thanks to our Sharon. You go on a list. You know, what I'm doing is, when the girls are signing up, say, yeah, I'm doing it, I make a document and put all the girls' names down and the links, okay? And then everyone on that list shouts everybody else out. So last time there was only about 6 or 7 of us. There weren't many last time. But you think, if you are trying to grow your channel, you've got a small channel, and you go on that list and you've got 5 other people shouting you out, that really, really helps. Because obviously we can't do subby for subby, as in you go on somebody's channel and right, I subscribe to you. Because if you do that and then you subscribe back, YouTube take you both off one another because they don't like you to do subby to subby, which I think is crazy. But it's to do with people who are doing those videos where we can guarantee you're going to get 10,000 subbies and all this business, which they've clamped really, really badly down on. Anyway, it's enough blathering for today. Zurn, I am in awe. I am surrounded by the most gorgeous things here at the moment. I am going to finish off prepping for Friday for the video for the challenge for the group. I'm going to give you a quick sneaky peek as well. Now, we're actually making a tri-folding group. Shh, don't tell Paulette. She'll have a go at me later. So you've got a tri-fold that we're going to be making, and this is absolutely stunning. Look at it. So, shh, Paulette doesn't know I've shown it to you. So the kits are split between the two groups. They will go live on the 5th, and the lovely thing about this one is you can make two totally separate things from both the kits, but they go together, and that is what's so lovely about this one. I really, really love it. And as I say, the kits are so reasonable price. They're something like $1.50 or something. You know, they're not very much at all, but when you post into the group, what happens then is that the girls have made their own, and you are then put into a draw to get a gift from them. Okay, so that's Paulette's group, so I better put the link on that as well. Oh gosh, you can tell it's Monday morning. I'm just really, really pleased today because I've gone out and sent the last of all the parcels out that I had to get out. The postage has really gone up in the UK. I mean, I could send a pretty good size envelope to America before Christmas, and it was like £3.30, something like that. Then it went up to about £3.80 something, and now it's £4.20. You know, they are really pushing the prices up at the moment, and I know Angelica has said that in Germany they've done exactly the same. You know, this Brexit and this war situation between the countries, because, you know, they want vaccines from here and they don't want this one to do this and all this business, and, you know, the arguments. It's given them such a good excuse to push the prices up. You know, I think it's terrible that people have in the UK, in Europe, who are buying from the UK, have now got to pay taxes on everything that they buy from here. It's going to kill the British industry, but I'm not going to get into politics. We all know what we think of Boris. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have the most amazing day. I really do. Love and blessings to each and all of you. And I'm just going to get on with my wonderful gift here. I'm going to sort it out. And I am going to do some slow stitching this afternoon. And I just can't wait. Thanks, everybody. Speak to you all soon. Bye.